Hey yo, what's saying? It's your boy AJ, and we are back again for another prediction concept kind of video. I want to kind of try and do more of these just because they're fun. I like to do them. Plus, it's nice to see like if we ever do get these units or something similar to these type of units in game, and kind of go back and look and see like, oh, okay, I was kind of close. But I wasn't, or like if I was miles off. But yeah, today we have a special GT themed concept video, going over pretty much, you can see by the thumbnail anyway, these three main villains, or pretty much actually, wait, now you talk about it, the three only villains of Dragon Ball GT. Dragon Ball GT isn't everyone's cup of tea. I don't mind it personally, but I know some people don't like it. Some people are a bit on the fence about it. I understand that, but yeah. So before we do hop in, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, do all that good stuff, and we'll get things started straight away with the first unit I want to talk about. I have made these all Dokkan Fest units, so the standard TURs 120, SA 10 out of 10. The colour of the name is going to indicate the typing, so for the Super Baby 2 it will be Extreme STR. Now I have made him just a Super Baby 2, not Super Baby 2 Great Ape, or a transforming like Baby Vegeta into Super Baby 1 into Super Baby 2. I was thinking about doing that, but I decided just to make just a standalone Super Baby 2, and I'll show you why. Actually, I'll show you now. I was going to say in a second, but I'll show you now. So this is all the baby characters we have in game at the moment. So we have the U form, which is like a fodder SR unit. We have the Baby Vegeta. This is the free-to-play one from a story event that you can grind up, and this is the base form for the LR. Again, you can grind up this free-to-play unit to get this free-to-play Super Baby 2, and the LR's SSR Dokkan Awakens into this TUR Super Baby 1. And then you have the LR Super Baby 2 Giant Ape, and you have this Super Baby 2, the SSR, that transforms, well, Dokkan Awakens into this Super Baby 2 Giant Ape. So there's no actual Super Baby 2 unit in game that's quote unquote usable. I say quote unquote usable because you could argue that these Baby Vegetas aren't usable. Obviously Baby U form isn't, but you could argue that these two aren't usable. You could argue these two are. You could give some form of argument to the TUR for the LR, especially if you run them together. That could be pretty insane. So yeah, as like a baby Dokkan Fest celebration, I would imagine that we'd get new forms of these characters as well. So Gohan, Goten, and Trunks possessed, or even maybe these characters, the SSR ones, get Dokkan Awakenings, possibly. Dokkan Awakenings and DZA maybe. That could happen. They got Baby Geneva, that's heroes. But yeah, that could happen as part of a baby Dokkan Fest. So I just quickly go over what I've actually done for the baby. So for leader skill, I've gone for artificial life forms and revenge category, key +3 and 170 to all stats. Now with all these units, I have not given them a brand new leader skill apart from one, which you'll see right at the end. I've not given them brand new leader skills, but I've gone to try and buff some of the I'm speaking in legends, categories that don't have much love. So Revenge is the first one. So Revenge, as you can see here, it's pretty much the roster for it, but it's pretty much only got one leader so far, being the Dokkan Fest Bardock Saiyan Day 2020. Yeah, Saiyan Day 2020. So you can pretty much see, you could pretty much almost run a full extreme team. You'd have this baby, this baby is the leader. You could also have the Super Baby 2 Giant Ape LR on rotation next to it, which would probably be an insane rotation if, you know, if they did hypothetically make this and the links were pretty much the same. And you could have, you could have LR Cell, the LR Broly rotation. You could have that as well. Toa's on here. She's a great support unit. That AGL one. You got the EZA Metal Cooler, good support unit. Yeah, you could actually run quite a decent team there. But yeah, so to carry on with going to his super attack, which is Revenge Death Ball, pretty standard. Greatly raises attack and defense for 1 turn, causes colossal damage, and lowers enemy defense. So a pretty standard, I want to say, for a Dokkan Fest of the modern era. Passive skill for this guy, I've gone with quite a long one. So defense 130 at the start of turn, attack 130 when launching a super attack, plus an additional attack and defense plus 30% when there is a pure Saiyan or hybrid Saiyan category enemy. Attacks guaranteed to hit and guaranteed critical hits when facing an enemy whose name includes Goku, Youth and Ginyu, etc. All that sort of stuff excluded. Extreme class allies Ki plus 2 and 20% attack and defense. So to start off with, he has a similar sort of passive or similar sort of effect to the LR Super Baby 2 Giant 8 one, where he gets an extra buff if you're against a pure Saiyan or hybrid Saiyan enemy. This bit though is probably the Legendary Goku event killer, if you want to call it that. So the attack's guaranteed to hit and guaranteed crits when facing a Goku enemy. Yeah, that's pretty much a Legendary Goku event killer right there. And then just for an added extra, the extreme class allies Ki plus 2 and 20% to stats. That would, like I say, make you probably want to run a all extreme revenge team, which, like I say, is more than capable of doing. Yeah, you could easily run a full extreme revenge team, and like I said, this guy is leader, given that support buff, and also if you want to try and do revenge team on the Legendary Goku event, I don't know, is there a mission on the Legendary Goku event for revenge? I don't think there is, because it's quite new. I say quite new. We are talking, it's like 10 months old at this point, but that's new, I guess. That's new, I guess, in a sense. Yeah, so categories for this guy: artificial life forms, terrifying conquerors, target Goku, revenge, and inhuman deeds. I pretty much copied his categories from the LR Super Baby 2, but obviously that LR Super Baby transforms into Giant 8, so he is missing transformation boost, Giant 8 power, or Great 8 power, and Giant form. I do feel there is an argument you could give this guy transformation boost, but they normally reserve that for units that actually do transform in the game, rather than characters that have transformed from a different form, if you know what I mean. So, like for example, let's just pull up a character. So, yeah. So let's just say this Golden Frieza, for example. This Golden Frieza, obviously, Golden isn't Frieza's base form, and okay, he does have transformation boost. Okay, that kind of screws that over there. So yeah, actually, he could have transformation boost. Now that I think about it, yeah, give him transformation boost. Why not? Let him run wild with Cooler on his team, and then you can have terrifying conquerors and transformation boost support buff for this baby. So yeah, let him run wild with that one. Okay, so moving on from baby, we have Android 17 GT. Now, what annoys me with, especially the names of some of the units. So Android 17 in Dokkan. Here's Super 17. Here's the unit that it pretty much is going to eventually become. It's going to be a transforming unit. I was debating whether to make it a Android 17 plus Hellfighter 17, something like that. But you know, they don't really fight between the two of them. They literally just show up. One of them is fighting, then the other one kind of shows up in their fuse. So it's pretty much there. The only thing that annoys me is, so you got Hellfighter 17, which is pretty much classed as Android 17 GT. So this is the other Android 17 that Dr. Mew and Dr. Giro create in Hell. Obviously, their name Hellfighter. pretty much gives it away there. But then you got this guy, this Android 17, who's blatantly Android 17 GT, and this guy, but they're stuck in with, you know, like Tournament of Power 17, Dragon Ball Z Android 17. I don't know, it's the same thing with like Piccolo units. Piccolo units they just drive me insane with how stupidly the names are. So this guy would be Extreme Int type. Leader skill, Android category Key plus 3, 170 to all stats, and Power Absorption category Key plus 3 and 150 to all stats. So again, leading a sort of quote unquote weaker, newer category. Again, this category only has 2 leaders currently, being the LR Butanks and the Bukalo. It's a sub, I think it's 120 for that guy. So you could get away with a decent team for this. Definitely, if this guy is a leader for this team, then you could definitely bring the EZA Super 17 there for already a decent link. You can run the Omega Shenrons on this team, which we'll get into after the Super 17. Don't you worry about that. Android 13 you can run. He's pretty much Android 17, Super 17's best friend. Then you can run this Boo with maybe the Tech EZA buff Boo. Who knows? But yeah, so there's his leader skill. For his super attack, I've gone for Hellbreaker, which is, I looked on the game and every Android 17 that's from GT, just Android 17, has this move called Hellbreaker. I'm not sure what the move is, but that's the move they give him. If that's the move they give him, that's the move they give him. I'm not going to change that. So stacks defense, causes colossal damage to the enemy, and greatly lowers attack. Now passive skill, I've gone for attack and defense 120 at the start of turn, unconditional. Key plus 1 with each attack received, maximum of key plus 4. So you can pretty much almost guarantee yourself a super attack if you're on a 4 key leader either side, or you get to within two orbs away. Medium chance to evade attacks when first or third attacker in turn, and that's pretty much it for that guy. So he's, again, not. I think that's okay. It's okay. So he stacks defense, all that sort of stuff. Gets unconditional attack and defense, gets key every time he gets attacked, and has chance to evade. Pretty good, I'd say. Active skill, which features into Super 17, can be activated after 4 turns have elapsed or after receiving 5 attacks. So yeah, it's not like LR Jiren, who came out on Global, I think, as I've been recording this. Yeah, it came out almost a week ago now. On Global, his passive active skill condition is literally have to get attacked. I think it's 5 or 6 times. So he has a little bit of that. Plus, he has obviously a turn restriction if you don't get those 5 attacks, because you could go into an event and literally not get attacked at all. But it'd be what it be. So yeah, he does transform into Super 17, as you can see here. Bear in mind, the active skill you can activate whenever you want, so you can continue stacking defense if you really want to. Similar to the Bardock, the one that leads the revenge category. This guy, similar to him, you can stack as much defense as you want and then transform. Just so you have, like, I don't know, let's say you build yourself up to about 280, 300k defense, and then you're probably going to take double-digit damage from everything. But yeah, it'd be what it be. So for Super 17 super attack, I've gone for Shocking Death Ball, which is pretty iconic with this guy. You see it again, you see it in the anime, you see it's his ultimate attack in literally every single game he is in. Literally, Legends, Xenoverse, every game this guy is in. Even Dokkan, the old one, Shocking Death Ball, pretty much. So he stacks attack when he's in Super 17 form. So he can stack his defense high, transform, and then stack your attack up high. So it's pretty much a unit that covers all bases, so to speak. causes colossal damage to enemy and greatly lowers attack, and medium chance of stun as well. Kind of playing off the whole Legends aspect of it. So on Legends, if you guys didn't know, on Legends, this guy, when he uses his ultimate card and uses Shocking Death Ball, he pretty much inflicts paralyze on every single enemy. Like, you could have your character and 2 other characters in the back, and he literally paralyzes all of them. It's pretty annoying. Pretty annoying if I do add. So for his passive skill, I've gone Key +2 and attack and defense 160 at start turn. Pretty good for a transformed Dokkan Fest unit. Attack and defense +5 with each attack received max of 40%. So total would be 200% if you're fully built up. High chance to evade enemy attacks when first or second attacker in the turn, and recovers 17% HP when evasion is activated. So, like I say, you could take. Let's just say you put him in slot 1. You take a super attack first, get hit for about, I don't know, 200k, something like that. I don't know, depending on what event you're in. You get hit for about 200k, and then the next normal attack you dodge that, you're automatically gaining 17% HP at the end of that turn. So, you know, it'd be what it'd be. And then I put reduces damage received by 30% when facing an enemy whose name includes Goku, Youth, Ginyu, etc. excluded. So again, pretty much a Legendary Goku event killer, exactly the same as the baby, but this guy's probably a little bit better because of the whole stacking aspect and, you know, reduces damage received and the whole HP recovery, all that sort of stuff. So yeah, this guy's probably, I'd probably say I've made him better than a baby, but it'd be what it'd be. So categories for this guy, I've gone for androids, artificial life forms, target Goku, inhuman deeds, power absorption, transformation boost, which is pretty much, I want to say, EZA Super 17's categories. There or thereabouts. I'm not 100% sure, but yeah, pretty much there or thereabouts. Okay, so moving on to the last unit, when you can pretty much guess by the thumbnail, by the order we're going, who it's going to be. Interesting little tidbit here. I actually did a video a while back. We're talking long ago now. We're talking at least August time, just before we had the download celebration. I did do a speculation video on what the download celebration could be, and one of my guesses was a new Sin Shenron. Obviously, don't worry, this guy is going to be transforming. It's not going to be just Sin Shenron. That would be stupid. They would not get anyone to summon for that banner. But yeah, so Extreme AGL Sin Shenron, who is going to lead a new category, which has been the Shadow Dragons category. Key +4 and 170 towards stats, and Inhuman Deeds, Key +3 and 150 towards stats. Now, in terms of the Shadow Dragons in the game, you only really have, so you have, I think it's one summonable Sin Shenron. That's an SSR, I think, that can TUR, and then you have the SR version, I think, and then you have 2 Omega Shenrons currently. Oceanus, you have the rear Oceanus that can get from friend summon and stuff like that, and then the Princess Soto version, which was on a double rate banner with launch, if I remember rightly, and she's pretty good. Nova Shenron has 2 cards currently. It has this EZA Tech one, plus a physical one that comes out with the Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, who is, yeah, he's okay thereabouts. This Ice Shenron is a free-to-play card from the Omega Shenron Dokkan event, and then you have these 3 who are rares that you can just get on any banner. Now, with this, possibly what I'd love to see them do is maybe, I don't know. The thing is, obviously you got 7 of them, but you can only run 6 on a team. So whether you do a duo Nova and Ice card, and then you have I don't know, you could have... Yeah, okay, I got it. So, let's just say, in theory, this is the unit you're summoning for. This Sin Shenron, this is the... Let's just say that is the cover of the banner. So you have that. You have the Oceanus, who can probably... It can get away with probably putting her in the featured. Even though she isn't a Dokkan Fest, or she isn't like a card like that, you can probably get away with putting her in the featured. And then as a side unit, have a duo Nova and Ice card that also, I don't know, it could be like a Shadow Dragon sub lead, like Key +3 120, and then have Haze, Naturon, I don't know, and Rage. Have those three as free to play cards that you can farm from like a story event or something like that, similar to like the Universe 6 story event, where you can get like a free to play hit, Champa, the Namekians, and a free to play Bardos. Like, just do something similar to that for the other three, and then you can pretty much run a full Shadow Dragon team. So for his super attack, when he's Sin Shenron, Dark Dragon Slaying Bullet raises attack and defense for 3 turns, causes colossal damage, and lowers attack and defense. Pretty average. Pretty, you know, you see that pretty much all the time. Passive skill, attack and defense 77%, plus an additional attack and defense 77% when launching a super attack. Meant to put performing there, that's why it put me off. Superclass enemies, attack and defense minus 30%, and then Shadow Dragon allies, attack and defense plus 30%. So obviously the attack and defense at the start of turn, and the additional, obviously 77, 7 Dragon Balls, all that sort of jazz, 7 Shadow Dragon, it makes sense, This superclass enemies debuff, that is pretty much from the STR Omega, the EZA one, and I think if I remember rightly, the physical Sin Shenron has a defense debuff on enemies. I think so. So yeah, it kind of follows the trend that all like the Omega Shenron units and Sin Shenron units have some form of debuff, and then the like support buff at the end is literally just because, you know, if let's just say these 3 guys do become free to play units and there's a new Ice and Nova Shenron, they're probably not going to be amazing and meta breaking, but they're going to need some help. Active skill, Black Star Dragon Ball Absorption merges into Mega Shenron, can be activated when HP 77% or less. So no turn restriction, no amount of hits taken. Is that the right way to say it? Hits taken, attacks received, yeah, whatever. You know what I mean. Just literally, you get below 70% hit, 77% HP, boom, active skill, done out here. Omega Shenron on the other hand, so super attack for this guy, it would be minus power energy ball, greatly raise the attack and defense for 1 turn, causes colossal damage, and a great chance to stun. Pretty good. I would say that the great chance to stun bit would be pretty nice if you do get that off. His passive skill, Key +3 and 177 attack and defense, plus an additional attack and defense plus 33% when launching a super attack. Superclass enemies attack and defense minus 40% instead of 30% from the Sin. Shadow Dragon allies Key +1 and 30% to stats. Launches up to 2 additional attacks which have a chance to become a super attack when collecting 6 or more key spheres. So yeah, that could be a maybe I might lower that down. Yeah, we'll lower that down to 4. So 4 or more key spheres. Get them and you get 2 additional attacks which both have a chance to become an additional super. So pretty much already. Yeah, so there you're getting what, 154 fully. That's like fully boosted out, 154 from the passive anyway. But now fully boosted out, you're getting oh, before you even do a super attack, you're getting higher than that, and you're getting 200% when you do a super attack now. Pretty good. An extra 10% debuff for the enemy. Key now with the support buff. I think if you upped, yeah, he went higher than 30%, might be a bit busted, might be a little bit busted. And then this whole launches up to 2 additional attacks thing. That's from the physical Omega Shenron, the original Dokkan Fest 1, the original category leader. I just put the collecting 4 more key spheres. Obviously I did put 6, but let's allow that. And the collecting more key spheres thing, that literally just because did not make this unit stupidly powerful. Because if he did that like unconditionally, it's GG's, my guy. Categories for this guy: Shadow Dragon Saga, full power, Inhuman Deeds, power absorption, transformation boost, and Shadow Dragons. Now I did put this guy to lead Inhuman Deeds, and as you can see, we pretty much only have the one leader so far, being the LR Vegeta Nappa, and there's quite a few good units on here. So you could run the OG Shenron, the SGR one probably more likely. You have the Goku Black units on here, so you could run LR Goku Black here with the physical EZA one if he's on. Physical EZA one. That's hard to say fast. Physical EZA one is there. You could run full power Frieza with first form EZA, LR Prime Battle Frieza. There's plenty of opportunities there for a team like that. Or like I say, you run a full Shadow Dragon team and pretty much just clean house. So yeah, that brings an end to this sort of conceptual video. Again, GT themed. I might do another one going over, like, obviously this one was based on the villains. I might go another one going over like the heroes, so like the Goku units, Vegeta units, Trunks, even Trunks units, Goten could get a unit, I don't know. You never know. But yeah, with that being said, like, comment, subscribe, do all that good stuff. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.